Hey guys, welcome back to the E39, and I had a little issue earlier today where I would click the buttons on my keys even after reprogramming it, and no matter what I did, it wouldn't get it to work. This is how I troubleshooted it in case you needed to know. Now specifically, these are the symptoms I was experiencing, right? I had two keys, both of them worked, they worked great, and then eventually, at some point, they just stopped working and the fuel door wouldn't lock anymore. If that's the same thing happening to you, this is what you should do. This does not only work for the E39, this works for any BMW that has the same Diamond Key. This includes the E46 3 Series, E39 5 Series, the E38 7 Series, the original X3 and X5, the facelift Z3s, the Z4s, and the Z8. If you have a Z8, good taste. It'll work for all of them. The diagnosing part will be a little bit different, but if you can find the right fuse, you'll be set. So my original issue was no matter how many times I click the buttons, it wouldn't work. Obviously, it'll still open up the door and it would still start the motor. But no matter what, the key still wouldn't work. Here is how you reprogram it. Now the first step is you gotta put the key in the ignition, you gotta turn it to the first position, turn it off, and then take it out within like 5 seconds, right? Once you've done that, press and hold the unlock button, and then press lock 3 times, and let go of everything. And then it should cycle the locks. Let me demonstrate. Key in. First position, off. Hold lock, unlock, boom. Cycle the locks. That's how you do it. But mine wasn't doing that. And this is what I found out. Ever since I got this car, even with all the doors locked, the fuel door never locked. See, they're all locked right now. I've always been able to just open it, and they're supposed to lock. Now what happens is, for whatever reason, the little actuator that locks the fuel cap will go out sometimes, and by doing so, it'll create a short circuit, which will blow a fuse in the rear fuse panel. If that fuse is blown, that means the car thinks there's something wrong with the locks, and it'll just ignore every single input from your key, even if the key's charged, even if it's programmed to the car. If everything's working, that one little fuse will stop it from working. Here's how to fix it, or at least bypass it. To change that fuse, you gotta pop your trunk, and then go over here on the right side, pop on the access panel. There should be that fuse block right there. What you wanna do is count over 8 fuses from the left. It's that one that's just a number 10 right there, because I already replaced it. But if that fuse is blown, that means your actuator has a short circuit and your locks aren't gonna work. But also, that actuator is still gonna have the short in it, so if you put a new fuse in there, it's probably just going to instantly blow. What you have to do is there's this black module here with a connector here, blue and white wires. Disconnect that, it'll actually disconnect the actuator, and you will be good to go. Now if that fuse isn't blown, or just doesn't fix the issue, you could have a number of things going on. Number one, you could have just a dead key battery, and also the actual computer module that controls all of them could also go out. Much less common, but if, again, this doesn't fix your issue, that could also be it. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully this clears everything up. Hopefully you'll be good to go. If not, if you have any extra questions, just pop them down in the comments below. And, stay tuned for other videos. I do a lot of E39 stuff as well as other general motorized shenanigans. So if your E39 is also a pile of junk,
I found the leak.
Stick around. If not, hope this helped. See you around.